Can you check that for me? Thank you. I love you, JP. I love having him right there.
Right there.
All right, in about 4. But I don't know, I just think it's always an interesting story. How many upsets are there, right? Well, United, they win the break. They'll get into the hard points. A 2-0 start for Abizi and Arson. His plays there was really the man of the match. And the last one hit that 12 streak to kind of close out the game.
Elevate do fight their way back in, but Placer Persini right back to it. 15 seconds left. You can see Arcees and Simp already rotated over towards barrels. Persini, he's just going to hit outer, and this is what I was talking about. When you run the 3 Sogs, you have that player, but Profizi, just heard him scream. Some nice shots on a Persini, able to take him down. 3 players from United spawn all the way out. So it's on Simp and Arcees to try to hold this. Simp's worried about the pinch. Pretty soon his teammates will be there. But the 5-man hit from Elevate coming towards the back and through Church.
Arcees is just trying to slide away, just crouches there for a moment. The movement gets a bit awkward. Now tucked to the corner with the RK7, still finessing, trying to do it until the help comes in. At least takes one with him as the reinforcements do come through, but Lacefield and Believe in that dark back alley do enough to keep Elevate in the hard point, and they've got them spawning in the back. No streaks to use for Eunited, so the upcoming hard point's going to be tough.
Yeah, Believe has one. I mean, I don't know when he must have just got it, but on a 3 spree, now he's at the Hellstorm as well. Must have just been playing around, juggling that hill, just back and forth.
Well, I think he was one of the guys in that dark alley.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what it was. I think he killed Arcees. He was going back and forth between.
Sometimes we see players use this streak right off this rotation to stop the first push. Don't know if Elevate's going to do that. We'll see what Believe decides to do. Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. So the call is to just slow down the push of United, going to connect onto his teammate, but does find 2 kills. Immediately backs up to help his teammate. Nice play by Believe. And, you know, in game 1 it was Profizi. In game number 4 right now, it's Believe on a 7 spree.
Believe going off here at the CWL Championship. Destruction for United, at least early. One's going to grapple up at the top. He like sees the shadow go. What was that? It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a Abizi. Lacefield on a 6 streak as well. 6 in a row for him, 7 in a row for Believe. They are lighting it up. 3 streaks left to use for Elevate. And this is exactly a similar hole United kind of found themselves in the map 1. They go down early, and then they have to continue to fight back. It's even worse this time when you think about the streaks. You're going to be able to exhaust if you're Elevate. But you do imagine, similar to game 1, the United are going to come alive. And
well, I
this
mean,
is a map where you
one
really
positive is you're going into barrels. You can't use many streaks there. But let's take a look at any specialists up for Elevate. Doesn't look like it. They're getting close. So this should be a solid hold for United, you would expect. A nice cluster will slow things down. The push not there. I'm
going to be curious to ask Elevate, too, if they found out between maps that they qualified to. Because they just come out 6 spree for one, 7 spree for another, dominating 4 down for United. Like, I'm wondering if they got told between. They had to. I mean, just hopping on Twitter for a second, they likely know.
I'm sure their coach told them.
Yep. War Machine now into the fray. One's a teammate. One big pop of clay, and Verstini falls to it as well. A little 180 snap there to do a little bit of damage with it at the tail end of it, but at the end of it, it's United that get into the hard point.
Yeah, after all of this, it'll still be a tied game, but now you go to the next 3 hills where that's where streaks are going to have a really big impact.
If you told me a clay was 2-9, Abizi was 4-10 before getting that kill, and you basically have a tie game, I think you were crazy. Oh, if you told me that there were 3 streaks available for Elevate, I'd also tell you were crazy.
Yeah, well, especially with play, like starting off as hot as he was in game 3 to just go from a 12 spree to 2-9.
You're about to be in the lead, who cares?
And there's one streak that got them to use. Profizi does have the grab slam if he wants to use it. Decides not to. 3 go down. And yeah, I mean, United hanging on, even behind this big game that Lacefield is having. They're gonna. Are they using another one? No, just a ping from Believe. So you gotta keep 1 or 2 for Fountain in case things go wrong on that rotation.
I think this is an example of what happens when you don't get maybe great efficiency out of your specialist or your streaks. All of it doesn't matter if you don't use them well. Or it might just be some amateur-like plays from Elevate when it comes to the objective, and United just playing at a higher level.
Yeah, Persini on rotation, able to find 2, a nice little cheeky corner out of him. believe he's going to take down his teammate, but still, you don't have courtyard control how to elevate. The reinforcements are here for United. So 2 streaks in, basically find nothing as United somehow holds on. There is a pinch coming, but Pristini, he finds 2 more kills. That multi-kill beast right now out of Pristini.
And now a chance for streaks here for Simp. War Machine out. There's the second hits, but right after he dies, I believe, so doesn't get the Hellstorm to use as well, but the lead now growing up to 50 points. Abisi just smokes Believe there with the Saga range. And Abisi tries another one. Heals, finesses, almost gets around, but he's got a player in front, a player to his side, and a player behind. 2 tall in order for even the likes of Super Abisi.
And they're trying to push without using Simp's Lightning Strike. He just goes for the ping. Profizi, he decides it's time to use the Grass Slam on rotation. Was able to find 2 kills. Clayser trying to stay up. But you still have the Lightning on Simp. He's going to wait for his team to get grouped up. You have a player mid-map, though, Lacefield, who can really slow things down. I think that was a Tempest from Believe. That may have been one of the worst Tempests I've ever seen.
What, him sliding in there?
Yes, he had a Tempest out.
Well, that's not the best way to use a Tempest, Joe, no.
Especially with Barrel coming up. I don't know if I agree with that decision.
That's a good way to use a saw.
It's a good way.
Yeah, I mean, the difference here is like Elevate, start out strong in the slaying column, just like map 1. Map 1, they turned it into what, a 70-80 point lead. Here, you don't even have a lead. And now, the cannons on Eunited have awoken. We'll get over to Barrels.
He's gonna have Purifier, you're gonna have Tempest, you're very close to Grav Slam. A lot of weapons gonna be up for Barrel.
You know what you don't have on the Elevate?
A Tempest.
You don't have a Tempest, Joe.
Yeah, you do not. That's 4 dead on rotation. Make it 5. Look where they spawn. All the way out towards that first hard point. This is gonna be so difficult for Elevate to break now.
That is best case scenario for United, worst case scenario.
And you don't even have to use a weapon, right? Like, Pristini hasn't brought his out yet. You still have a BZ with the Grav Slam. He's just waiting for it.
you saw they're just scared of it. It's Lacefield like, nah, I'm not taking that fight. Lacefield ends up taking out Clayster, then Abisi hits the Grav Slam as Believe tries to get through. Now Purifier going to be out. The Flames spewing on to Elevate. Lead 75 now for United as they get over the 200-point mark.
Yeah, but even though he only gets 1 kill, but they keep that side, and because they push out towards Courtyard, once again, you have Elevate spawning towards that first hard point. And that's just so difficult. Like, how do you get in a barrel? You have to make that decision. Arsenes, he's snapping, able to find 1 kill, but knocks down 2 others.
That's enough of an opening for his teammates to kind of join him at mid-map, but Whaler's a nice pick from that central stairwell. And Ruiz with his Purifier. I was wondering, he just got stunned, just waiting on it to get out, but now he's going to have to call it in. Blackjack, he's going to slide right past. He gets stunned 72 times, and nothing he can do with the Purifier there. The concussion greater than the flamethrower in that situation.
I mean, this game is just simply put it, is just showing the teamwork that Eunited has. They are not even slaying that well throughout this game. Clayster is double negative. Elevate had 5 streaks throughout this game, and it is still a 100-point advantage for Eunited.
I think that's one of those wins you just feel maybe even better about than when you have everybody with full streaks. Like, we can get it done this way, that way, and the other. 9 more points needed. If he wins his one-on-one over there, say if Arsenes wins his one-on-one, they could actually win it at the old hardpoint for a second there if he was able to take it, but he couldn't. Ruiz shuts him down. Now over the next hardpoint we go. 2 picks for Abisi as they both drop in that dark alleyway. A little bait and switch there as Pristini tries to get away with his life.
Pastrami?
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm thinking about sandwiches,
yeah,
I think.
Pastramis?
Yeah, no, I think that's honestly what I'm thinking about. Little people at home know, but Joe and I are going to get Chinese food after this.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. Which, that's the first time he's going to not a Chinese food, but... Oh, no, and Pristini letting Profizi know we're going to be the #1 seed within this group as they look to close out the final couple of points. That likely going to do it. They can't funnel through the back steps, and Eunited, hold on, nice comeback.